All right, our next test video here, we have started to sample from our regular audio speakers, but we've set the sampling frequency quite low at about 400 here. What we found is that we're able to have basically a very low frequency spectrum analyzer. So I'll demo that right here. So what we're gonna do, we've got a little loop that's running here. Step one, we're just gonna capture the raw audio off the Mac mic here. But you can see this one here, we're only sampling at 400 hertz. So you see the top end be, as Nyquist tells us, 1/2 of that, or 200 hertz. So you see that as the upper boundary. We're gonna do 5-second sample increments. Step two, we'll calculate the bin weights. We'll only give them a glance. Then we'll generate a PNG image, and then we'll display that image. So we'll go on loops here, and you'll see that I'll be able to modify the signal from here and move it around, and we'll be able to see the harmonics as well. So let's go see and recreate this. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna run this little script. All right, so now we're gonna sample, we're gonna start turning it up. We'll actually start before we turn it up. We won't get very much signal on here. Amplitude of 3. There we are. I think that was the last one. Maybe it's hearing it anyways. So I'm gonna turn up the volume, and I'm gonna turn up the frequency a little bit to about 125 maybe. It'll take a few seconds to come through and move. There it is. All right. What's interesting here is this very low end. So we've only got the signal source. I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna set this to about 50 hertz, but I'm gonna make it a square wave. And we should see 50 and 150 come up here shortly. There's our 50, and there's our 150, the 50 or 60, and there's our third harmonic, our first harmonic. So there's our foundation frequency there, and as we go lower, we've got a square wave, we'll see more of the same. So what we're seeing here is the ability to pick up quite low frequency signals here, and this is what we're hunting down in this area, and any of the transients that are a little bit higher. So we basically got our poor man's version of our spectrum analyzer for e.l.f. So let's do one more. Let's go 150. Let's see